Bitcoin is bouncing back towards the upside while we are creating a gigantic CME gap, and in this exact video I will talk about this exact CME gap. I will talk about what it means for Bitcoin and much more important charts that are currently revealing that we are officially breaking the Bitcoin downtrend. So make sure to watch this video till the end. I will give an update on my trade, on my upcoming trade, and much more important stuff we need to discuss right now. So don't forget to slap up that like button on today's video, and let's jump straight away in towards the content. What we can see currently happening on the imminent short term is that the Bitcoin price action has seen a significant bounce over the course of the weekend, and if Bitcoin pumps over the course of the weekend, we create CME gaps, and like you can see from the past, always once we do create a CME gap, we tend to fill them up a couple days later. It happens almost all the times. It happened right here. It happened right here on the beginning of April. It did took us on approximately 13 days, but it did got filled up. And here you can see it as well, many more examples. So once Bitcoin creates a CME gap, it often gets filled up here. So once Bitcoin creates a CME gap, 98% of all the times we tend to fill it up within 1 week after it's got created. There are still a couple CME gaps on the Bitcoin price action. There's one on $38,000, there's still one on $20,000, and one on 9.8k, but approximately 98% of all the CME gaps that ever got created got filled up within 2 weeks. So make sure to pay attention towards this right now, because this could be indicating that Bitcoin could still see a potential reversal. So yes, I am not saying that I'm necessarily bearish right now, but I'm only speaking out of a warning, because yes, once Bitcoin pumps over the course of the weekend, you often should be a little bit more cautious about the move. Of course, I love to see that Bitcoin is moving up here, and I think it's a bullish thing in general, but still, I do want to be pointing out the danger signal of a potential CME gap. Then looking at the positives, currently on the 1 hour time frame, we can clearly see that Bitcoin has been creating lower highs every single time on the 1 hour time frame, and this is the first time ever we actually broke above that previous high on the market. And right now, officially, we've confirmed a higher high, what means that the 1 hour time frame, I'm not saying the 4 hourly time frame, but the 1 hour time frame is currently entering a bullish trend here. So that is definitely a good thing here. So if Bitcoin comes down here, it is probably going to be worth it to actually open up a long position, and the level where you should be looking at in this case is probably going to be this 4 hour support, and the 4 hourly support is a 27.5k. First, I was in a short position, but I managed to close out on my short position on Bitcoin with a small profit. It was a very marginal profit, but yes, like I said to everyone out there on the channel, once Bitcoin breaks above this 27.5k, I really want to get out of my trade. And yeah, ever since Bitcoin broke above it, my stop losses got hit, I got out of my trade, and right now I will be looking at new opportunities. So make sure to subscribe to the channel to stay up to date exactly about my new trade. And if you're interested in trading yourself as well, don't forget to check out the links in the description, where you can right now claim a deposit bonus up to $50,000. And yes, I will still open up a gigantic $1 million Bitcoin long position if Bitcoin comes down to $25,000, what is definitely still a possible scenario to be playing out here. Of course, looking at the 4 hourly time frame, I mean, yes, we are right now having a significant bounce, but from off this high here, you can clearly see that Bitcoin is still trading in a downtrend on the 4 hour. And for me, what I really want to see here is a break of this very important, crucial trend line here towards the downside for the price action of Bitcoin. So this is where I will be looking at, and if Bitcoin manages to be breaking above this level, it's definitely going to be a very bullish thing here. So I will keep my eyes wide open on this exact trend line right here, and if I'm going to be looking at the big support below us, it's going to be 27.5k. So these are the two levels that I will put my attention towards for Bitcoin right now, what will probably give us a very good indication where Bitcoin is heading towards next. Yesterday already I was discussing the breakout of the falling wedge pattern, and right now we can clearly see the falling wedge is even continuing further on towards the upside. I said it already yesterday, the price target of the falling wedge is approximately 29.5k here, but yesterday I said as long as we're not breaking above the 4 hour resistance, I personally do not think we can reach that price target. Currently we broke above it, but we created a gigantic CME gap. So I'm still quite unsure if we really can reach the price target, due to the fact that we're currently of course trading against this downtrend. Of course, we are in a bullish trend right now, but it doesn't mean we're going to go go straight up here, and we still got that gigantic CME gap trading below us. So that is really a thing I will be looking at right now, but the price target is still trading significantly above us, and that is definitely a very good thing for Bitcoin at the current moment. Also, looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, we can see that we broke back above the daily EMA ribbon, and also we actually broke back above this daily very important resistance that previously ran, provided us very significant support for an approximately, what was it, 52 days here, and after that it provided resistance for about 20 days, and right now we're trading once again back above it. On the daily time frame as well, we can clearly see we're still trading in a significant resistance line, and we could maybe argue right now, are we creating just one gigantic bull flag for Bitcoin? That could be a possibility right now here. It could be playing out right here, exactly on this moment right here, and once Bitcoin really breaks that daily downtrend, then we could potentially really start to see Bitcoin going exponentially towards the upside. So make sure to get ready for that. Bitcoin is creating some very crucial and interesting price action right now. And really, if we do break the daily downtrend, or you can also call it the 4-hourly downtrend, whatever you want to call it, I really think Bitcoin is going to see more upside, regardless if we are going to not fill up the CME gap, because yes, we do know for a fact that we still got, if I'm zooming out here, a CME gap also all the way down right here. And of course, the CME gap probably, maybe it's not going to get filled up at all, maybe it is going to get filled up, but we also still have got a CME gap around $9,700 US, and we're also still waiting for that CME gap to get filled up, and I personally do not think that one will really get filled up here. So that will be definitely a very bullish thing for Bitcoin if we do see that continuation above that very crucial resistance line. If we're looking at the Bollinger Bands width, we can currently see that the Bollinger Bands is so narrow as the stage of the beginning of the year 2023, January 2003. Of course, we do know what happened after that. Bitcoin became extremely volatile. Bitcoin looks like it's going to be extremely volatile due to the Bollinger Bands being extremely narrow. And yes, looking at the 3-day time frame, we can see also Bitcoin is bouncing from here. Not necessarily touched the support yet so far, but we are having a small little bounce back towards the upside. On the weekly time frame, the resistance to break still, even if we do have that bull flag breakout, resistance to break is $31,000, 31.7k to be exact. If we do break above that level, then it will definitely become extremely bullish on the price action of Bitcoin. And of course, looking at the monthly candle in 2 days from now, and we're going to close the monthly time frame. And yeah, the Bitcoin price action on the monthly MACD is about to be having a bullish crossover, and that is definitely a very bullish thing here. The last bear market, once it crossed bullish, the bear market was already over, and right now as well, the bear market looks to be also already over. I mean, the bear market not necessarily, but the bottom is already in. That is the thing what I should be saying here. But yeah, definitely very important to pay attention towards right now. But that was it for me on today's update video. Very important information shared with you guys out there on the channel. So if you did like the content, don't forget to slap up that like button. Can we smash it back above 500? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, that was it. Peace out, goodbye, and see you guys on the next one. Cheers.